Are you serious? Are you serious? Your husband is sick at home, and your whole reasoning for him to be getting better is so that he can take you shopping at Miu Miu. Bro, we cannot be for real right now, bro. Bing. Welcome back to today's reactor. We're looking at the Akaash situation. Just got worse than we ever imagined, bro. Could ever imagine. Holy, bro! Every single time I boot up my OBS to record a video on this man, another one comes out. Another video with worse info comes out, bro, and it just makes him look worse. Like this is reminding me of the David situation, bro, where tiny increments of information just kept on popping out. But holy, let's see what's going on, man.
Akaash has been devastated after finding out that his pure virgin bride actually got flipped by the entire white boyfriend.
Yeah, bro, finding that out after marriage, bro. Because I mean, he said he's never been with anybody else before her, bro. And he said they have like what, a 9-10 year age gap. They met at what, like 21, 23-ish, I think. So bro was like 30 something. So wild.
Red house in college. Ashley got her booty finger banged by a one-night stand from Tinder. She's actually daydreaming of his best friend, 10-inch like, girthy love muscle, and wants to have an orgy with him. Ever since finding out this information, bro, Akaash hasn't been able to eat nor drink anything. And he's also been crashing out. He's been isolating his fan base. His fans are literally on Reddit calling for everybody to unsubscribe from their Patreon because of how Akaash has been responding to this entire drama. One of the biggest reasons why fans are upset at Akaash is apparently they're censoring and deleting posts out of the Reddit. The Reddit before this Akaash incident was a place where fans could go and talk about everything in their universe.
Dang. Every kiss looks sponsored by Make-A-Wish. Oh my God. Holy. Yeah, I saw the videos where they were saying like she moved away every single time with the kiss.
The only rules is don't self-promote and don't talk about anything outside this universe.
That's like so your wife, bro.
Now Akaash, the comedian who has made a living podcasting and talking about other people's drama, is deleting posts because they're talking about him and his wife.
The people for the relationship, they did it with Will Smith, they did it with Adam 22, they've done it with a numerous amount, including the boys over there at Fresh and Fit. So if you're gonna judge other people's relationships and your partner's a public person, I think it's completely fair game for people to judge you in return.
Yeah, we said the same thing.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's kind of crazy because when you go to their subreddit, they've actually scrubbed all the comments.
Oh yeah, they removed them.
That's why it took me long to get ready for this today. Yeah, because all the stuff I linked,
100%.
they deleted everything.
100%.
And I think it's funny that the people who spend all this time cracking jokes about people and shitting on them and not apologizing for anything are actually censoring their own subreddit for jokes that they're making now at Akaash's expense.
Yeah, so it's exactly the same thing that happened with Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit. You know who Fresh and Fit is, right? They make the dumbest content in the world. But as soon as they do the things that they made fun of other people for, and other people started making videos on them, they started copywriting them. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just such a lame move.
But the comic can deliver the jokes, never apologize, never. But when it's his turn, all of a sudden the jokes have to stop.
Because the thing that happened is that you asked me to go get some information about that. And while, oh yeah, sure, I could do it. And when I went, I'm like, this is not the same subreddit. That is not the same subreddit. It's funny because we do have a subreddit again. And it's going to fire back on us if ever we delete a bunch of subreddits. But the people on that subreddit were clowning us.
Like, you already got the world against you. Why would you also want your fan base against you?
Yeah.
Like, I understand it's probably annoying to scroll down your feed and see people literally, like, clowning your wife. But a lot of the posts I see is literally just them reposting what she has posted herself. Yeah. So if you have a problem with them reposting what she has posted herself, then why don't you have a problem with what she has posted? Because Akaash...
I mean, that's where all this information came from. If she did not do any of this, this would have flew underneath the radar. Nobody would know that. Nobody would know. No one would know. Shoot, he probably wouldn't even know. It's because, I mean, she lied to him saying that she was a virgin. And then after marriage, he finds out that she was getting trains ran on her in college. Oh my God, that's so wild, bro. Oh my goodness.
Apparently doesn't have a problem with it, like at all. Like Akaash did some stand-up where he responded to this. Like we have the leaked audio of him responding back to exactly what's been happening with him and his wife. And it looks like he don't quite understand why people are upset. Like, yeah, some people is calling her a gold digger and some people is saying she's only likes you for money. That's because of her actions. But the main problem here isn't that you married a woman who may or may not only be with you for money, which Akaash seems to hyper focus on instead of talking about the real problem, which is why is your wife online talking about being heavily promiscuous, talking about she wants to have an orgy with your best friend, with you not included? Like, why is your wife
Did she say that though? Whoa. Did she? I thought she was saying like all of them. She was just talking about her best friend and her best friend's husband and her in front of him. No, that's wild, bro.
To embarrass you. Her being a gold digger should be the
Like, I don't understand if he, you know what I'm saying? He was like lying to himself. He didn't really notice the stuff. But after these videos, if he stayed with her, that's all him, bro. That's all him. Like he's taking that to the chest. That's all him. That is all him. And he makes that decision. That'll be him. He can't complain no more after this. If he was not knowledgeable of all this information, but once you do see it, once you see the info, plain as day on the internet, swipe. I mean, he was deleting it because he was seeing it too much. So he's seen it. Drop her. Divorce her. Take that half of the money cut. Take that money cut, bro. you can make it back. I mean, you're the well-known comedian and she's contributing what to your life? You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Just take that money cut.
Least of your worries.
Talking about, again, I don't think these narratives, people calling your wife a gold digger and a whore and all these other things,
that's pretty accurate, I would say. I mean, from the information that she's giving to us, I mean, she's telling us that's what she is. Yeah, is that now? I mean, you have no kids, you flying all over the world, and she's doing what while you're just making all that money? She's doing what? Using your money to buy purses that cost thousands? Going on podcasts, talking about her. You get the gist.
It's a shitty thing. So I'm gonna tell one story that I have never even told her. Honestly, she has no idea of this story. Okay. My wife and I met in 2014. I was not
2014. Dang. Wait. Whoa. Wait. How old is Akaash? Am I tripping? And he said they have a 9. Okay, so yeah, so he met her when she was like what, 21? No, they got married in. Wait. He met her in 2014, and he went through 7 years dating this girl. 7 years. 7 years, bro. 7 years going on dates, talking, living together, and you notice nothing, and then you marry her, and it's taken 4 years for all this information that bro, it's not possible, bro. It's like, bro, 11 years you known this woman. He had to have known this info, bro. There's no way. There's no way, bro.
I was getting $25 a night doing stand-up. I was on MTV shows that paid dog money.
Dishonesty and lies is the...
Yeah, that's a lie. You mentioned he was on MTV shows. MTV shows is not little.
Second phase of a crash out, and that's what Akaash is currently doing. And it's a shame because Akaash, for the most part, has been a generally honest person. Like, I never watched a podcast or heard Akaash give an opinion and thought, man, I don't believe him. He's not being truthful. But this is just dishonest. This is manipulative. This is Akaash making up a struggle story so people won't think his wife is who we think she is.
Yeah.
Because Akaash will say that when he met his wife, he was dirt poor. He was dirt broke.
Yeah, bro. It don't matter when the money was you know what I'm saying, built upon, right? Because she could have not loved him from the beginning, but then thought that this man could go somewhere and stuck with you. Just like there's girls that do that with people who's becoming D1. You know what I'm saying? That could possibly become D1. They stick with him. They're like, oh, I was with you from the jump. I was going to your games, blah, 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 blah. So when they make the money, they marry them. They have a kid with them. Then they divorce them. They get half the bread. They get money from the child. So, like, yeah, come on, bro. That's the whole play. That's the whole play, bro. She just didn't have a kid with him yet. Nah, bro, at this point right now, this is like, he can cut it off and he's chilling. He has a kid with her. Shoot. Bro, they might come back from this, because I think they're on a trip right now. They might come back from this trip and she gonna be pregnant. Yeah. Oh shoot. Oh my God, it'll be over with, bro. He'll be over with. It's over with for him, bro. If he allows that to happen, he's over with.
That's his new reality. Because when Akaash talked about himself in 2014, Akaash would talk about a man who had an abundance. A man who was doing really well, a man who was making a lot of money for that era. So this new struggle story is like...
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he said he was on MTV.
It's confused.
That's not struggle.
In 2014. In 2014...
Struggle is being at your local bar. Come on.
Akaash was making $60,000 a year.
I was like, that's God's way of telling me this is my wife.
That's beautiful. Did you know that it was your wife when you first met her?
She honestly... was so like, she was so hot to me that I was like, this girl's gonna ruin my life. There's no way this is like a good girl. It's just impossible.
And then you were not in an awesome place right when you first met her, weren't you? Still in the ecosystem of the...
No, I was doing not great, but better. I was on the guy code and all that. So to me, life was grand.
Oh no.
I was making like 60K or whatever, doing shows, and I was living it with Case Rosso, our homie, and we would just be out, hanging out all the time. I had more than enough to live for what I needed. I was like a super independent, free time. I went broke in 2018.
I understand what he's trying to do, and you kind of have to applaud it because it's his wife. But by no means was this a woman who met you and took a risk on you.
Bro, it's crazy how much the value of the dollar just drops like that, bro. 60K in 2014 is equivalent to 81K in 2025. Wow. Put your money in them high yields, bro.
This
is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but put your money in a high yield savings.
A chick who met you and that hypergamy was kicking in and she thought she hit the jackpot. In what world do you convince yourself that your woman is a ride or die because she met you when she was a broke college student at the age of 22 years old, when you were on MTV, when you had a successful podcast that her sister and her sister's friend were fans of, and you were making $60,000.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I don't know if that was in the video that I watched before, but I remember seeing a clip like that saying, or she met him because her sister was a fan of him. Bro, there's no such thing of your sister is a fan of him and invites you to his set so that you could bro, just the fact that he had her as a fan that was willing to pay for the set, pay for her sister to come to the set, or even talk about it with her sister in general, bruh. I mean, like, come on, bro. There's no way that he was not doing good at the time. Well, he already suggested that he wasn't. I mean, that he was doing good.
So she dated a famous comedian making $60,000 in 2014 as a broke college student, and she took a chance on you? Akaash feeling the need to lie about being dead broke in 2014 to make his wife look better about dating him, to me, tells me everything I need to know, and that Akaash is actually really ashamed of this woman. Yeah. He truly believes in his heart that what she has done is embarrassing, and he needs to lie a little bit to make her look good. Because if she did nothing wrong, if she was perfect, if you have no problem with what she did, you wouldn't feel the need to lie. Because even if you didn't have clout, 60,000 is enough to make any girl choose up in 2014. Yeah. And if you didn't have the money, you being famous on MTV was enough to make a broke college student at 22 years old choose up. Yo, a girl in college at 22 is more concerned with your status and fame than she is with your financial security. That's just a fact. But Akaash had money up until 2018, he said. So he met her and he was really good. He was spoiling her from 2014 to 2018 was when he went broke. And I believe he was broke for about a year because Flagrant took off during the pandemic, 2019 to 2020. So he met her, spoiled her for 4 years, went broke for a year, got back in 2019, 2020. And he says this is a love struggle story that she stayed down with him. Excuse me? I don't have much faith in a lot of women, but even...
Bro, if you're making big money for 5 years straight and you save it well, you know what I'm saying? Bro, 1 year of being broke isn't going to do too much to you, bro. There's no way it does too much to you.
The raggiest, even the worst Jezebel you could think of. I don't think she's evil enough.
I mean, just the fact that he was able to be broke for a year and sit down and continue his podcasting career, and then eventually it blew up, shows that he had enough money to take the risk and chill for a little bit. He may not have a lot of money coming in, but he had enough to survive for at least a year to take that risk. And then 2019 happened, the pandemic happened, and boom.
Leave a man after 6 months to a year of him struggling after he done spoiled her for 4 years straight.
Yeah, like,
if a man spoil you for 4 years straight, I think even a worse Jezebel is going to give you 6 months. And then you add in, you was a famous person at the time. You had a lot of clout. I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, if you're famous, you're making straight money, bro. Straight money. And then for some reason, you're in a drought of cash. You can, bro, a person who makes money their own way and then loses it always will have the ability or the mindset to be able to get it back again, bro. That's just like a fact.
You had almost 1 million followers on Instagram in 2020. So from that perspective, you had the clout to where it bought you an extra 6 months of cushion.
Yeah.
She ain't take no risk on you, bro. Bro, you was gonna get it back regardless. But Akaash will paint the story as if this is a woman he met sleeping on the floor at the train station and she loved him regardless, took him from out the gutter and the dirt, clothed him and housed him, nursed him, paid for him to go to school, paid for his acting classes, and he finally made it big, so now he have to repay her with everything he ever earned.
Yeah. If she was a gold digger, then I didn't even have 10 to get the bitch, to be honest.
Like a real version of this story would be something like I'm Dante, right? Him and Danielle. I'm Dante. He was doing his YouTube. He was doing this, doing that. She was holding him down, paying for some stuff when he didn't have the money to do all that stuff. And then now he's making millions and they're still together. She want anything, she get it. That is the real version of what Akaash is trying to say that he has. And that's not what he has.
But then in 2018, I went flat broke. 34 years old, I probably made $4,000 that entire year. And we couldn't even afford the living room we lived in New York City.
Cut it out, man. Cut it. Cut the foolery, bruh. First off, we just revealed that he was actually making $60,000 a year in 2014 and had clout and had a popular podcast.
If he's saying that he was in New York at the time, making $60K a year is probably not that good in New York. I don't know. I don't live in New York, but it seems like New York, that would go away quick. And if he's trying to become popular, he would have to live in the cities kind of close by. I don't know how New York works again. So tell me in the comments if I'm wrong here. He would have to live closer to any like studio or city area. So that cost of living already goes up by a lot alone. So that 60K is just depreciating because of his living situations. So I don't know.
When he said he was making $25 a show. Okay, cool. Right. So 60K, $25 a show, I guess. Now he said he made $4,000 the entire year. Okay. He made about what? $40 a month? Come on, bro. If anybody is buying the Akaash Singh in 2018 made $4,000 total a year, you're out of your mind, bro. Nobody's buying that, bro. And based on the metrics, when he said he was making $25 a show, when he was actually making $60K a year, That $4,000 a year may have very well be $140,000 a year, right? Because that meant nothing to him. So, but we not, man, come on, bro. Yo, even the brokest of the broke. Yo, I know somebody who sit on their couch all day and get unemployment checks. And even they make $15,000 to $20,000 a year. You wasn't making no $4 billion. Man, cut it out, bro.
We had to move out of that apartment and move to New Jersey. And what's even sadder than moving to New Jersey is I had to save up money to move to New Jersey. So we had to stay on her friend's couch for almost a month. We were basically homeless for a month. So I could save money to move to New Jersey. And I remember the night before we went to the couch, we had to stay in our apartment illegally. We were supposed to have been out by like 12 p.m. We moved everything out, but we didn't have a place to stay, so we had to stay there that night. It was just me and her sleeping on a hardwood floor. I'm 34 years old. She's 25 years old. I'm looking at this girl like, man.
That age gap is insane, bro. Like, she was legit just riding the ride. Like, she was 21, bro. 3 years off of high school. Shoot. Come on, bro. She was just riding the ride. She was just going along with the ride. She knew that you were going to keep on making the money. And everything would be around in the end.
You could go be with an Indian who's a doctor, like a real Indian. You're a beautiful girl. You have so much.
I mean, that's true. That's true. She could have. She could have. She does have the looks to get with some other random doctor dude, sure. But she saw the potential in you.
And me, I don't know.
Not because she loved you, because she just saw the potential.
My life is going to be, I'm 34, I'm broke, this dream.
And what's the chances of another dumb dude who makes a lot of money giving her everything that she wants just like he did?
Ever happened, but I'm too moronic to quit. And I have nothing to give her. It's just a light jacket. It's like October. We have nothing. So I hand her the jacket, and then she said, "What's this for?" I said, "You can use that as a pillow." And then she goes, "Well, what are you going to use?" And I said, "I'll figure it out." She handed me back the jacket. She goes, "You take this." And then she laid with her head on my chest and her arm around me the entire night. And I remember thinking in that moment, this is why I haven't shared this with her, because I remember thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be able to marry this girl because I'm so broken. I'm in such a bad place and it's a dark fucking time in my life. But I know I will never find a girl that loves me this much ever again. And I will never find a girl who rides for me this hard ever again.
Oh my goodness, man.
Half that story is a sob story to me, bro. I'm not buying it. But
like, it just sounds like it's a once, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like 2 seconds of his life that they were down bad in between. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's people, bro. There's people that when they move, they don't really have the money to just straight up move comfortably. You know what I mean? You can't go from one state to another state or one area to another area just smoothly unless you had the money for it. Sure. He slept at his girl's friend's house for a little bit in between the moves. So what? You still are going to be moving. Like, it's not like he didn't have the next place set up.
Let's just go to a world where, okay, everything he's saying is true. Everything he's saying is 100% true.
Yeah.
The gold digging aspect of this is probably the least to worry about, right? Like, the gold digging aspect of this is, like, I would hope, I would hope, right, that a woman would marry you because they love you, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not dying on this gold digger hill, bro. If you are adamant she's not a gold digger, all right, bro, she's not a gold digger, okay? Okay. But that don't explain away the other stuff, bro. Like, that don't explain away how this woman is publicly talking about she wants to have an orgy with your homie while you're right there. Like, you're literally there. You're literally in front of her as she's telling you to your face. She wants to slurp on your homie schlong.
All right, bro. I think he gets it, bro. I think he gets it,
because she finds him sexy.
But have you had a scam before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, yeah.
Did you just call me a scammer?
Yeah, you are a scammer.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I know.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who hustles.
I'm not gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. Yo.
And I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
We even heard other stories of her talking about how a guy was piping her out while she was at the end of her cycle and it made her bleed more. That woman with countless of hoe stories won't even kiss you publicly. She won't even kiss you at your own wedding.
At the wedding?
And it's our fault for asking, does this woman really like you, Akaash? She wouldn't even kiss you at your wedding, dog.
I look good, Mr. Armstrong. Armstrong.
This ain't the wedding. We're gonna do a full reaction to the wedding kissing, bruh. Because that's the one that really blew me. These are just highlights, okay? She's still dodging this man kiss.
On Saturday when I saw her, I said, Daria, do you know? And she said, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. She's a good liar. Then she's a good liar.
That's a friend.
It's every. I don't think I've seen one video of them actually kissing.
She's a good liar.
That's a friend.
No, I don't want those gifts.
I know. Why not?
I don't care about. I like tangible goods.
Nah.
She's literally headbutting him so he could stop.
Yeah.
Like headbutting him. This ring is the only thing she's happy about in this wedding.
Like, bro, again, he's known this woman for 11 years. It doesn't take 11 years to see this info, bro. It doesn't take 11 years, bro. 11 years. I would not be able to do that for 11 years, bro. That's no, bro.
Watch this. Watch this. Oh, on his wedding day? On his wedding? Still ain't give him a kiss on the lips. Come on, man. Watch this right here, man. Watch how happy he is, man. Oh, bro is, listen, man, he happy. She's not matching his enthusiasm, bro. This man, watch this. Watch this. He
She can't even bring herself to like fake it, bro. Like there's a difference between being reluctant to do it, but not being able to fake it for at least the wedding, bro. Come on.
Not on. Wouldn't even kiss him on the wedding. Oh.
Yeah, like, bro.
Now that's
and this is the same girl who was popping her in college in a frat house with white boys. Come on.
Woman that we're supposed to expect really likes you for you.
Come on, bro.
Like, come on, bro.
Come on.
And even if we don't want to read into the kissing thing too much, maybe she has a reason for that. I don't know.
There could be no reason, bro. If you can publicly talk about your 304 stories online, you can kiss your husband publicly, bro.
But how about let's listen to her own words? This woman came on a podcast and told you the worst day in the year.
Yep.
For her is your birthday.
What?
Worst day of the year for me is?
Oh, I know this. Go.
Tax day?
No.
It's Akaash's birthday.
And I feel it because she's being nice to me all day. And by like 10 p.m., I can feel her getting just like, I'm so ready for this to be over.
Why?
It's like I turned back into a pumpkin at 12:01, May 5th, and she's so relieved that she gets to be mean again.
Okay, May the 4th is Akaash's birthday. And
May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something, and I have to also be nice and do like acts of kindness.
Yeah, you see, bro, you see how hard it is for her to just be nice to him. Just being nice to him is so difficult that she had to put it on the list of things that was so hard about that day. What was it, 4 times? Oh my God, bro. 11 years. How do you be with this woman? Bro, this woman is not real, bro. She's not real, bro. She's not a person, bro. She's not a person, bro. That woman is a devil, bro. Like putting everything together, bro. No, bro.
The worst day in the year for her. Now, I must repeat it because y'all just heard it from her mouth herself, but maybe it didn't.
Go ahead.
The worst day in the year for her is his birthday.
Yeah.
When she has to get him a gift and do acts of kindness and services for him.
Yep. The bare minimum. It's so hard for her to do the bare minimum. Yeah.
And then you blaming us and deleting comments that's calling her out because you think that we are misreading it.
And he knew this. And she probably expressed this to him because he was aware of it before she even said it on the podcast.
Excuse me, bro. Even with this situation, Akaash has been really, he's been really affected by this. Like, Akaash has been quote unquote sick, but it's not sickness, bro. The man's depressed.
Yeah.
And with him being
sick in the stomach, sick in his heart. His heart is not even in his body no more, bro.
Her handling of this situation is even worse.
Soul is gone. Okay.
She came back and dropped the podcast.
I'm telling you, bro, if he does not divorce her in the next 2 months, that's him, bro. That's his life. He chose this. Once you see everything put together, I know it could take people some time to put all the info together. You may have been told this, you may have been told that, but once you put that info together, bro, that's it. If you make that choice to stay, that's you.
And on that podcast, she says Akaash has been sick all week, and she's been annoyed with Akaash because.
Sorry, I'm pausing too much, bro. But every single word he says about the situation, every word she says about the situation is just it's just so wild.
He's been sick, and she's getting sick and tired of taking care of him, and she just wants it to be over. And whenever he's sick and she has to step up, she does it begrudgingly.
But I hope this
can
doesn't
you do anything
up my whole life, because it's a lot. Having a puppy is a lot, and I'm a very committed dog mom. And
except when Akaash comes home from a very rough weekend, did 3-4 shows, and she goes, "Can you walk happy?" Because I'm tired.
Honestly, yes, retweet. But also, Akaash hasn't been doing
no job, doesn't do anything but sit on here and try to make this podcast work. 2 hours out of her day. After that, she just goes shopping with his credit card and sits at home with the one dog that they own. No kids, no nothing. Like I said, if there were kids, sure, I get it. You got to take care of the kids. That's different. That is different. A housewife is not something you aspire to be. A housewife shouldn't even be a thing. Now, a stay-at-home mom, that's different. You know what I mean? That's an actual title. A stay-at-home wife, how is that even a title? That's not even what is that? That doesn't even make sense. That title disappeared when women were able to get jobs. You're telling me you just have somebody that just sits at your house and then she don't kiss you. No, this dude, bro, I'm sorry. This dude crazy, bro. I can't. I can't. 11 years, bro. 11 years. Bro, 11.
Men being sick, horrible.
I hate men being sick. It's the worst genre of man. They're so, Neho, I swear to God, the way this guy has been sleeping in his cocoon, he's been hibernating, it's you think he came down with TB or something. Girls, this is a true story. Before I had my gallbladder emergency surgery, I was in so much pain, but I had an interview to do for journalism school for a project. And I was like, well, I should just get the interview done. I did the interview, then went to the emergency room. That's how tough girls
Guys
are.
get like sissies truly when they're sick. Like it's a little cold. It's like, oh, can you please get me a blanket and soup? And of course I do that. I love my mans.
I do it, but I'm like, here.
Man up.
Man up. Yeah, get your together. We got to go to Mew Mew on Sunday.
Yeah, we have plans,
Sundays
baby.
are for Mew Mew.
What is Mew Mew? They keep bringing up Mew Mew. What is Mew Mew? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Your husband is sick at home, and your whole reasoning for him to be getting better is so that he can take you shopping at Mew Mew. Bro, we cannot be for real right now, bro. Like, bro, what is this woman, bro? 11 years. The woman talks like a child. Her 2 front teeth is so huge, it just makes her seem like more of a child. I don't know how he talks to her. Her voice is a little bit annoying to me. Like,
for the house of Mew Mew, the house of Cods.
The house of Cods.
The man is sick, and she's upset at him for being sick because she got to walk her own dog, and she got to tend and care for him.
Yep.
And she feels like when you're sick, we might miss shopping day. Sunday's a shopping day. So you could be sick, but not sick enough to where you don't want to leave the house to take me to move. Oh, man, this is not, come on, man.
Yeah,
come
like,
on, bruh.
Like,
come on.
I don't understand the shopping, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I know that that's like what a lot of women like to do, but I don't understand the shopping, bro. I don't. Like, if there's like a levels to like how conscious human beings are, and or just like, I don't know, I feel like she's like on the bottom level. You know what I mean? Like, she's like an NPC. Because once you fall into consumerism to that extent, bro, you're legit a bot, bro. You're the people that these companies, bro, I don't know, bro.
Now, she ultimately, like, if you guys don't know, she did do like a full clapback. Okay. I'm going to do a full breakdown of her clapback. Okay. I'm going to do a full breakdown in another video. Okay. This video has ran long enough. We're going to stop it here. Okay.
Okay.
But this is terrible. This is hard.
Yeah. This is, but that's the end of the video. I will see y'all in the next one. Oh my God, Akaash. Just, bro, I'm telling you, if in the next 2 months he don't divorce her, he's not going to, bro. He's not going to. Like, like I said, I think in the other video I said this. The only way I think that Akaash will divorce this woman is if she cheats on him and he catches her in the act. Not cheat on him and then it's you know what I'm saying, it's a mistake, blah blah blah. I mean, in person, because there's no kids, there's no none of that. You know what I'm saying? They're just married. It's just 2 people married. There's no other attachments to them. There's no other attachments other than the fact that he's going to lose half his bread. That is it. So he has the ability to do so. There's no reason he should stay after that. She provides almost nothing to his life. What was I saying? Yeah, if in the next 2 months he does not divorce her with all this info. Oh no, that's not what I was saying. I was saying she would legit have to be with his best friend and he would have to catch it in person. Not no text messages, he checked the phone and all that. I mean, like, he would have to see it in person. Walk through the door, just got home from a show. Opens his bedroom door and boom, his best friend and her in the bed. That is the only way that I think he's gonna divorce her. If he lets 2 months pass and he doesn't divorce her, or at least file a case or whatever thing you got to do, because I know he has like a lot of assets or whatever, so it's gonna take time before the divorce is just cut off right then and there, right? But bro, if he doesn't, it's over with for him, bro. Because once a kid is involved, it's a whole different story, bro. And he better watch out. Man, better wrap up every single time from now on if he's even gonna continue this, bro. Because I'm sure her friends are telling her you gotta lock him down with a kid at this point. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.